And a body in movement also has no shape. If you were to do this with your hands, they would become transparent, in flux, with no shape. They'd be shapeless. So the only thing that gives us a shape is our memory of our shape. And I think when choreography or dancers negate that memory by creating a complex system of movement, or one that deals or presents the information at a high rate of speed, mind you, it could also be presented at a very slow rate of speed. That also affects the way we understand or perceive shape. But when that happens, it creates a situation where memory is contradicted. Sporadically, for little points in time, 2 seconds here, 1 second here, a microsecond there, but just enough to jar perceptions just a little bit, so that we're sort of almost a little bit unclear for a little moment about the shape of the body we're perceiving. And because we're imitative creatures, if we're unclear about the shape of the body we're perceiving, we're unclear about our own shape. And that's, for me, a joyous thing. It feels like it frees me up. Like all of a sudden I'm not clearly defined, and I don't like being clearly defined. So it's a pleasurable sensation for me. And that's something that I've kind of wanted to explore. So that's one of the reasons I think speed is interesting. Another reason is that it plays around with time sense. If we were very long-lived creatures, everything would be flowing. The rocks would be flowing as fast as the water would be flowing. But because we live in a very defined window of time, some things seem solid and some things seem liquid or incorporeal. I think, in fact, everything's incorporeal. So it's that feeling, which is essentially, again, comes from my gut, that makes me act that way in terms of the structures that I like.